Hi, I'm Joan Newcomb, and today's Mystic Minute is about respecting time and space. I am a very punctual person. It actually took me 10 years of living on the West Coast to slow down to being on time. I was always 20 minutes early for places. When you're in Seattle, everybody arrives 20 minutes late, so I'd be there for like 40 minutes. I eventually got comfortable to being there within 5 minutes, and even nowadays, sometimes like 5 minutes late without completely losing my mind. I also have a pet peeve about respecting space, but most people in the world are energetic kindergartners. No one's taught them about their own space, so they're all stumbling around, spilling their sippy cups, and, emotionally oozing over everybody. Over the years, I've become more tolerant of people moving in and out of my space because they're energetic little kids and I don't know what they're doing. However, today I had this experience of someone moving into my space that I expected should know better, and I don't know why. And I ended up losing a bunch of information I was working on. However, talking to them, they gave me insight into what I was working on. So I realized I had actually created the interruption as consciousness so that I could get this additional this additional information. I had created the interruption as consciousness. And then regarding my pet peeve about time and people not respecting my time, my time is worth something and they're not respecting it. When they space out or don't keep an appointment, it really irritates me. What I realize is they're not respecting my time. They're not respecting their time. They are stumbling about their lives in vagueness. They are lost in the fog. Now, the thing is, when you have more clarity about your time and your energetic space, you can actually create more abundance in your life. When you bring your focus into the present moment, you can manifest more things. Thing is, many of us are attempting to be more spiritual by going outside of our space, by getting less connected to our body. And the thing is that when you pass, you're going to find out that you were spiritual to start with, that you were consciousness all along. And the whole reason why you are here is to have the experience of being in form. Being in form requires being within time and space. Now, when you're operating as consciousness, you have the power to expand and shrink time, but that's when you're operating as consciousness. When you're operating unconsciously, you're just going to meander around and you're going to miss your bus or your flight because you're not operating here in reality. When you are consciousness into form, you can bring that 5D awareness into the 3D and make things happen. But it's not a matter of going out to the 5D. It's more of bringing you, who's already 5D, into form. And regarding my pet peeves with this, that, and the other, it's really they're not respecting their own time and space. And I then am not respecting mine. When I respect my own time and space, I have clearer boundaries with the little toddlers of the world. So it's pretty simple to become more aware within your body, and that is by focusing into your physical form. You can do that by grounding, you can do that by anchoring into the lower part of your body, you can do that by centering whatever brings you into time or space, brings you into the here and now. And what you discover when you do that is that the present moment is expansive. You're not confined by time and space when you're centered in your body. You're actually experiencing your infiniteness in the now. So play with this for the next couple days and see what happens. And I'll have another Mystic Minute in a couple of days. If you like these videos, you can subscribe to them on YouTube. You can sign up below to get them in your inbox. If you want to know more, my website is joan-newcomb.com. I have a weekly radio show and podcast. I put out a weekly blog and newsletter. I have webinars and I have meetups around the Puget Sound in Seattle, Tacoma, Bellevue, and Olympia. And I also have a 12 Weeks to Transformation that helps you get in touch with what your life purpose is and regain your passion for living. That also helps you navigate your life with consciousness techniques. You can go to my website, joan-newcomb.com, and I'll be back in a couple days with another Mystic Minute.